Hello there, my beautiful Gemini friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria, and I do these readings every week. Now, Gemini, I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you. Then I'm going to pull a few bonus cards from the Opal Oracle deck and an angel number for you as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing any kind of signs through repeating numbers, angel numbers, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Gemini, let's pull some cards here and see what Spirit guides would like you to know for the holidays. All right, we've got the Lovers card. What a perfect card for you, because this is your card, Gemini. Now, there's a big choice that some of you are going to face here. I feel there's a new path. There's a split on your road. And what Spirit guides want you to do here is to follow your heart, make higher self choices here. You're being guided towards this as well. Now, this is also a major arcana card. This energy is prominent. It's in the background. Some of you are going to feel this intensely, and others you're going to feel this subtly. So look at this. This is letting me know that there's a change coming into your life, Gemini. We have the Two of Swords. There's that crossroads. There is that fork on the road. So some of you might be having a difficult time making a decision in your life around what direction you want to move in. And you're going to receive your answer here. And this is where you have to spend some time sitting in stillness, understanding yourself, where it is that you want to go. Okay, so what I also want you to do here, Gemini, is to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. All right, and the next card is the Star card, another major arcana card for you, Gemini. So you're divinely being guided, but there's this hope there. And Taurus just got this as well. So I feel there's a lot of different things going on. I feel there's this knowing within you. There's this feeling of knowing that things are going to work out. It's something new that some of you are feeling, and perhaps some of you had gone through something, and because you're making this decision, Spirit guides are actually letting you know, this is coming in right now, you're making the right decision with this new path, okay? So remember that. We're going to talk about this a little bit more here. So before I start, I just wanted to remind everyone that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading and may not resonate for everyone today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating, please leave it behind. So what's going on in your lives here, Gemini? What is happening here? What kind of choice are you facing here? I feel there's almost like this hesitation or fear around this because you're not sure what's going to happen if you choose to do this, if it's going to work or if it's not going to work. And I feel you have to release this fear out of your mind and just do the thing that you want to do, and you're going to make it work. It's going to take time and it's going to take your energy. There's things that maybe you haven't dealt with before that are going to come into your life, and that's okay. Because you're getting out of your comfort zone and you're going to learn. And this is, I feel for you, you're getting out of your comfort zone here. And this is what's the scary thing is for some of you. And Spirit guides are letting you know that you have support around you. Some of you have a partner, a family member, someone that is close to you that supports you. So lean on that support if you need it. Okay, and if it's trustworthy. I also feel that I'm getting this energy here. So lots of different things that I'm picturing here in my mind with this card is soulmates. So those of you that are single, that are ready to mingle and meet that right person, this person is in alignment with you. And I feel that if you're really wanting this energy to come into your life, it is going to come into your life. It's ready to enter your life. So this year 2024, I feel those of you, especially if you've done some work on yourself, some self-reflection, you understand, okay, I've been through all these relationships. I've gone through this journey, and now I understand what it is that I want. I've come to a place of peace within myself. I've released and let go of all the things that have held me back. I'm more in alignment now to my path. I don't need a partner. I feel some of you are kind of like, I don't really need a partner. It would be nice to have one. And you kind of know what it is that you want. This person is coming in. Okay, this is your soulmate. This could also be a twin flame. It could be a kindred spirit. So I feel there's some sort of a connection coming in for some of you. This could be a romantic one. A soulmate doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship. It could be a friendship. But I feel for some of you, a love relationship is coming in for sure. Like there's this mutual understanding, this experience you're going to experience through their eyes by actually being with this person, vice versa. So it's really, really good for you, Gemini. I feel for some of you, especially if you've been looking for love, you're finally ready after a period of kind of flying solo for a bit. I feel you're in alignment. This person is about to enter, and this person's done a lot of their work as well. So there's this really good understanding between the two of you. And I also feel some of you are power couples that are about to embark on something new, and you're being faced with a choice. And I feel there's this two energies that are kind of working as one, and you're trying to make things work here, and there's a new option or a new path that has come along the way. Maybe this has to do with your work or your spouse's work, or somebody that you live with, or someone that is close to you that affects your life, that is kind of moving in a new direction, which is taking you in a new direction. Or you're moving in a new direction, taking them in a new direction. So it's an interesting energy coming in, but I do feel this could be a move. This could be a job change, relocation of a job, like many different ways that this card can come in. But what I'm seeing is a split on the path. So maybe you're thinking about a new home. Maybe you're thinking about moving in with your partner, right? And that's kind of brought this new path along. And I feel that you're ready for this, Gemini. So I feel spirit guides are also nudging you towards it a little bit. So you're seeing the signs. There's some divine guidance here. I do feel that for some of you Geminis out there, there is somebody on the other side that is helping kind of move you forward. There's almost like this feeling of safeness. Okay, there's this feeling of being safe. And I feel this is the person on the other side that is letting you know that you are safe and that you are protected. So remember that as you move along your journey here, Gemini, that you are safe and you're protected. No matter whatever choice or decision that you make, you're always going to be safe and protected. There's nothing that can harm you, okay? So, and this is also a part of this is about you taking charge of your life. I feel some of you are actually meant to follow your passions, do what your heart wants to do, do what it is that you've been wanting to do. You're being faced with a choice right now where you have that option of doing the thing that you want to do, no matter what anyone thinks of it or thinks of you. I want you to release that energy of what are people going to think? That people-pleasing energy. Just get rid of it. Who cares what they think? It's none of your business. Okay, I want you to do the thing that you want to do. It's time for you to do. It's time for you to do you. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm having a hard time saying the words that I'm wanting to say today. Now, again, there it is, that fork on the road, the crossroads. So what is this for you, Gemini? I feel you're kind of this way and that way. You're kind of like, okay, this or that. I'm having a hard time making this decision. I'm not sure if I should do this because I'm not sure what might happen if I do this. What if I don't do this? Then how's this going to look? I'm going to stay here in the same place, doing the same thing, going through the same experience over and over again. I feel some of you are caught in a loop. Like they're showing me a hamster wheel and someone just kind of going through it over and over rather than just jumping off of it. So I feel it's time for you to jump off that hamster wheel here, Gemini. Or if you're in a position right now where you're kind of unsure of what you should do, spirit guides are giving you that nudge. They're kind of like, take that leap of faith, take that big risk and see what happens. And that is my motto in life. I always say to myself, dekhi jaogi. We'll see what happens. That's what it means in Punjabi. Dekhi jaogi means we'll see what happens. And if that very first initial feeling that I feel is exciting, like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting, and then the but comes in, right? That's what I want you to ignore, the but. Like, but, you know, I'm doing this thing, or I have these responsibilities, or whatever these people are going to think. I want you to release that energy, and I want you to do that thing. Especially if you're feeling it, especially if you've been thinking about it, especially if it's something that's bringing you new opportunities, and the only fear there is of the unknown. You're going to learn along the way here, Gemini. Okay, you're going to figure things out. That's what we all do. I feel a lot of us are just winging it in life. A lot of the billionaires, I've heard them say, I'm just winging it, right? I have you know, they're winging it with the results and stuff, but they're very disciplined. They know their action plan, they know their game plan, they know what it is that they need to do with their energy, and they leave the rest to the universe. They put in all their efforts, their energy, they have a goal, they have a focus, and they follow the signs that come through as well. Okay? I feel for some of you, be careful with the words that you use. This is coming through, and it's only because we're in Mercury retrograde right now. And that's a very reactive energy. And you want to be mindful of this because you're holding a sword here. You're holding two swords, so your words can cut like a knife. So before reacting to any kind of situation around a decision, take a moment, ground your energy, especially if you're feeling confused, if you have a lot of, you know, thoughts in your mind, write them down, write things down. I always find that this helps. And, you know, I share this a lot on my channel. It's because it works. And you have to practice this. You have to practice doing this, writing things down when you're overwhelmed with your thoughts. If you're feeling anxiety, I always find that anxiety comes from us worrying about the future. Depression comes from the past. I could be wrong. I'm not a doctor. This is just my own personal opinion through everything that I've experienced in my life with the people in my life, right? So this is what I always find, that anxiousness comes from the future stuff that is in our mind. So I want you to release that because that hasn't happened. You have to live in the now moment and create that now that's going to lead you towards that future. The past already happened. It's not there anymore. It's gone. And I always find the past is a part of us. It doesn't define us. It makes us who we are. We become stronger through our experiences. There's a lot of things that we overcame, right, through our lifetime. You have become stronger, you have evolved and come to this place now where perhaps you're on the fork on the road. And again, making that decision based on what it is that you want. Is it in alignment with your goals? Is it something that you want? Or is it something that someone else is telling you to do, right? These are all questions you have to ask yourself and sit down and really think things through and then make this decision so you're not overwhelmed. So writing things down. This is really going to help you. And automatic writing is awesome because whatever's in your mind that's kind of being spit out into your mind, you could write it down and that'll give you some clarity. And if there's any kind of fears, maybe this has to do with your knowledge. Maybe the fear is because you don't have enough information about what's ahead. And this is where you have to take in knowledge. It's going to be a learning curve here for you, Gemini. So I feel that mastery is going to be a part of this. This is also a part of, I also feel some of you are trying to create balance in your life by making this decision. Is this going to balance things out? Am I going to have enough time to do the things that I enjoy doing? Right? Because we have the Lover's card. Will I get enough time to spend with my family, with my spouse? Right? Is this decision going to take away from that? So there's a lot of things some of you have to think about, and it's about, okay, what is it that you want? Make the decision that you want. That's going to feel good to you. Okay, higher self choices here. And there's guidance coming in. Some of you have been dreaming about this. There's this feeling coming in you. Some of you are already feeling it. Some of you already made this decision. And you know what happens is, I have to say this, be careful what you wish for. Because sometimes when that comes true, you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I didn't know this is what it came with. Like, I'm happy that it happened, but I didn't realize there's a lot of work that comes with this. And this is what I hear a lot is, you know, I wanted to make my dreams come true. I wanted to start this business. And now that it's happened, that wish came true. It's kind of like, do I actually want this now? So then there's this question, there's this like confusion, there's this, the Two of Swords that shows up, and you're kind of like, oh my gosh, maybe I should have just kept my 9-to-5 and not done this job because I didn't know it came with a lot of work, right? So that I'm seeing that happening for some of you, but I feel that if you're able to organize and have some sort of a system around it, you're going to do fine. And yes, it comes with a lot of learning, a lot of things that don't work out, and you make them work out. You figure it out, and you know what to do and what not to do from those experiences that you experience, right? Some of those things that don't work out, you're like, okay, that doesn't work. At least I know that I won't do that again. Let's shift gears and figure something else out that is going to work. And you're being guided towards this. So I feel that there's a lot of learning coming into your life, but there's also a lot of knowledge that you have to take in, right? Understand and know what it takes. It's kind of like when I started this channel, I had no idea what I was doing. In the first 3 months, I was kind of all over the place. And then finally, I took that chaotic energy and I structured it. I gave it structure. I organized. I have a whiteboard right here on my wall. And everything is organized. I know exactly what my day is going to look like. I'm very disciplined. I'm struggling with my morning discipline though. I'll be completely honest. And that's only because it's winter time. It's cold. I don't want to get out of bed. So getting up at 5 in the morning's been really difficult. But overall, I'm sticking to my plan. And I'm seeing the results of my hard work and being disciplined. So I feel for you, Gemini, this coming year, discipline is going to be very important. Also being open and receptive to what the universe is bringing towards you. And there's this feeling of hope. There's this feeling of belief that is rising in you. It's kind of like you know things are going to work out. No matter how bad things seem, they're going to work out. And I feel you know this. And you're ready and willing to do what it takes to actually make this work for yourself because you're seeing that the end results are very real for you. So perhaps you're seeing some of that trickling in of abundance, of the blessings from what you're doing, the little bits of pieces of blessings. You're recognizing them, Gemini. And I also feel that dreams are going to be big. And I mentioned this in Taurus's reading because I've been seeing this are UFOs, extraterrestrials, and UFO saucers. Like, it's just the images. I don't see physical beings. I just see their saucers in the sky everywhere, making shapes, doing all of these things in my dreams. And I've been getting these quite a bit. So I just feel that dreams are going to have messages, like you being open to messages however they come in, because the universe is trying to communicate with you right now, Geminis. So just pay attention to everything that is coming into your awareness through animals, through insects, through numbers, through patterns, through music, through words, through billboards. Like, you're seeing things. You're going to start noticing things, colors even, right? So just pay attention to all of that because there's definitely communication happening here. Spiritually, you're growing as well. Some of you are really working on yourselves and tapping into your higher self, tapping into source, understanding yourself on a more spiritual level. Seeing a lot of growth coming in from this. Those of you that are empaths out there, I'm picking up on this empath energy. So they're wanting you to really ground your energy here, Gemini. I'm also an empath. So sometimes I struggle with energies. I've learned how to manage them, and I have a routine, a ritual around this, one that works for me. So create one for yourself that you can stick to every day to manage that empathic energy, especially when you're taking on energies, because what we get is that mixed up communication from that empathic energy that might seem like it's coming from the universe. So you just want to pay attention to that and learn how to know which is which I had a hard time in the beginning, but now I can tell just from allowing myself to be a little bit more sensitive, to feel things, to see where they're coming from, and then grounding my energy before I do that. And you know, every night I wash away the day using water, wash away the energies. This helps me. So finding information, right? This is going to be important for you, Gemini, is taking in knowledge, understanding, taking in just knowledge. That's going to help you, because the more you know, the better you're going to understand, the better you're going to be able to equip yourselves, the better you're going to be able to ground yourselves as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull 3 bonus cards for you today from the Opal Oracle deck. So this is the card deck. I bought this on Etsy for any of you that are interested in it. So these messages I might not understand, so I want you to place them where they resonate for you. I'm going to pull 3 of these. I'm going to read you the messages from the cards. So today we are getting patterns. Be your own witness. This is in alignment with the Star card. So let's read the message on this card. Notice situations that are repeating themselves in your life right now, Gemini. Release any beliefs about your past so that you can see the present more clearly. This is all, I feel this is in alignment here with the Star card, also with the 2 of Swords, because I feel sometimes when we make decisions, we look back. That means at the past. So release the past here, healing, return to wholeness. So look at this, healing is coming in for you as well. So I'll read the message on this card. Part of this situation may need some healing. Lovingly notice any disharmony and then turn your focus to healing. Allow the universe to support you. All right, so look at that. That's coming through. One more here, my friends. Change. That's already showing up in your cards. Find flow and transformation. So look at that. Change is coming in for you. I'm going to read you the message on this card as well. Life is moving in ebb and flow of change. Accepting change makes it much easier to navigate. Embracing change is the key to thriving in life. Gemini, look at that. What a beautiful message. So these are your bonus cards. I'm now going to pull your angel number. So some of you have been seeing angel numbers or repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we've got one that jumped out, Earth Angels. So look at that, Earth Angels. Some of you are Earth Angels. Some of you are surrounded by Earth Angels. So 777, have you been seeing the number sevens in your life? This is going to be your confirmation. Now, those of you that are looking for timing, 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, July being a very important month for you because the number 7 is here 3 times. The 7th of the month is going to be important for some of you as well. So if you're able to set an intention on that day of the month, focus on self-care, and also July the 7th, okay? That's coming up as well. So the card says angels on assignment, spirituality, service, working with others, and perspective. So I feel for some of you, you are on assignment here and you're meant to actually stay on track. Maybe you're meant to serve humankind through your expression, through your story, however that is. Some of you have psychic abilities. Maybe you're meant to actually explore those a little bit more this year. Also, a life path number 7, spirit guides are wanting you to embrace this energy. That perspective is going to come through self-reflection and introspection, okay, and working with others. I feel this coming year is going to be all about this for you. So this is your reading today, Gemini. If it resonates for you, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.